So alright, our project is running and we have an error. Package text editor failed to assertion. Okay, failed assertion line 187. Okay, assertion length is equals to 0.2. Okay, so let us quickly remove this. Alright, and run again. We can check this on cut exception so that it doesn't break our project, but it's good when you want to debug. Alright, so here we are. This is our project. Let's just make it much more beautiful. It's too ugly. Okay, alright, so here what we can do is to say, okay, cross axis alignment to start. So the email and password will come to the end. I'll put this in a padding. I always prefer symmetric so that the horizontal padding will be 20.0, the vertical will be 10.0. Okay, let's see it. All right, that's good. Okay, the next thing is let's give space between these two. So we'll use size bus. Height is going to be 10.0. all right, so let's see this. It's too small. 20.0. that is okay. All right, our button is very ugly, but let's just manage it. Here we'll say align, wrap it to align, say alignment dot center. Okay, it's at the center already. You don't really give it a beautiful design. Let's apply the same here. Alignment to be to the center. It didn't really align very well. So since let's make it cross axis. Sorry, it should be main axis or center. Okay, all right, remove it. Okay, then we also need to include the height here. All right, I think we've tried. Over here is still much better. Let's give this one a color. Text style color that's blue. Social media is actually blue color, so let's just give it blue. Of course, most social media, let me not use social media as a blue color. Okay, so it can be clickable. Let's make it clickable. Gesture detect .new. The reason you are seeing this new is because we have const here, so remove this const from here and give this on the const. All right, on tap is going to take us to navigator.push material. Okay, here we have material page rats. Take this to contents, and where are we taking it to? Taking it to register screen. Okay, all right. You can add const here. Okay, so we'll click this to take us to register screen. Okay, so what more do we need here? That'll be all for now. Let's just leave it that way. All right, we'll copy everything here in this center, in this column, and paste it in a column in register. Okay, the reason you see these red lines here is because we have const here, so remove this const from here. Still need to wrap our column with padding. Come here, take the code and we're having padding, paste it here. Okay, remember we still need to add more feet to it. We'll add more feet to it, and let's just copy this. Sorry, I tried of. Okay, let's just add this to it and call this username. Okay, enter username. Okay, so enter our username there. All right, so I think the next thing is let's wrap our form, our column with form field with form. Of course, we're going to use this much later, so it's very important to wrap it with form. Okay, I think let me input text action, text input action dot name dot, okay, not done, sorry, we don't need this. All right. All right, these are email and these are password, and here we'll say register. Okay, okay, don't have account, already have an account with us, you what, you log in, and this will take you to what, login screen. All right, so when you come here, you go to register. When you come here, you go to login. Okay, let's go back to register. You can see that everything is in the center, so you can quickly come here and say cross axis alignment start, sorry, start, so everything will be at the end. That's nice, this is nice. Okay, this is nice, we've tried. All right, so what next? Let's work on our controller. Okay, we go to controller, right click, add new file, say auth. Okay, let's just call it provider.dat. So here you say class auth provider extends change notifier, sorry, extend change notifier, and taking this from either foundation or any of them, but I think mostly I prefer taking it from material design. Okay, material, sorry. All right, so what do we need here? First thing we want to, okay, let's put comment here for register for login. Okay, but then before then, sorry, let's go back to our login and final global key. Our global key is going to be a form state, and we're going to call it form key. Okay, which is equals to what, global key of what, form state. So for this reason, you're going to remove this const from here, and we're going to remove this const from here. All right, no longer be a constructor. All right, sorry, form state. All right, so this key we added here, key going to be this key. Okay, so the next thing is string username, string, sorry, the reason we're adding the question mark is to make it nullable. Okay, email string password. All right, so I just ignore this in the whole file so we can have peace of mind. All right, this username, and that's for password. Okay, so what next? The next thing is to come here, locate our text field and say validator. Because we're using this form key, we can add validator to it. So validator accepts a value. Okay, so say value dot is empty. If value is empty, then you can now say enter your email, otherwise return null. Okay, all right, we'll return. All right, the next we can do is on save. On save, you can now say on save. It's okay. Yes, we take value as well. Username is equals to what? Value dot to string. All right. Okay, sorry. Enter your username. Okay. Same applies here. We'll come here and say validator, which will accept value, and if the value is empty, we can say please enter an email, otherwise we'll return null. Okay, and on save is value. We can say email. Okay, email is equals to value dot to string. All right, I think I just copy this and paste here for password as well, so we don't. So here we can just change it to password and enter a valid enter password. All right, so at this point we can now come here and save. If it is click, we can say form key dot current state dot save. Okay, but then we have to check if it is valid first before we save. But then let's just print out what we have here. Username James. All right, I think we can just add padding to what we did here is to add padding to horizontal. I think I just make vertical horizontal 10. Let's just add horizontal to all of them. See, this reason you need to write a function elsewhere that will instead of repeating this, you can just crop everything. You can just extract everything and use once, to save time. You can just extract everything to a place and be using it and be recalling it per se, rather than saving here and saving here thereabouts. Okay, all right, reload. Alright, register. So here we have prof. Okay, let's not use prof again. Use user 123. Email is james@gmail.com. Password is 12345. Okay, click register. Oh, sorry. Print. This is username. Email, and password. Let's just print it to the console. Password, okay. Alright, so username is user123. Email is james@gmail.com. Password is 1234567. Okay. Alright, so this is our data. So this is the data we'll be sending to the backend. Okay. Alright, but before then, we can just quickly check form state dot current user. Okay, sorry, dot current user, current state dot validated. Okay. If current state is what is validated, then we can do whatever we want to do. Okay. If it is validated, then we can now save and print x s. Let's just print something else. Okay, return none. So can just print something else here. Enter email. Of course, it won't get to this stage because at this point, when we click this to show an error, so it won't get to this stage. But for us to be on the safer side, we just do it this way. Okay. And of course, when you click it, you see in our console enter email. All right. So let's come back to our provider, and what we can do next is bool is loading. At first the state is going to be false. Bool get is loading. Is going to be loading. Okay. Now let's going to be a function. Oh, sorry. It's going to be a future function register, and in the register we'll accepting user, will take username, email, and password. Okay. All right. Remember here we're accepting this. So this must tally with what we have there: username, email, and password. Okay. So username, email, and password. What do we want to do next? Let's import HTTP package as HTTP. Okay. So we'll say here should be async. All right. So here we'll say http.post. Okay. URL. What is our URL? Okay. Remember we have our URL in Postman. This is our URL. All right. So what we can do, can create you can create a folder. I call it utils, and say constant dot. Here you can say string API URL is equals to this, and of course we'll take away this, take this off. Okay, take this off. So you can come here and say string log register URL is equals to this. Sorry, here will be register. Sorry. Alright, here will be register. So you can say URI dot pass. Pass will now take a constant, can make it a string, a constant slash import a constant slash this. Okay, we don't need slash because we have a slash here already. And here, what else we need? We need our body and our header. Okay, body body. So what will be our body? Our body is going to be username, which is equals to what? Username. Email is equals to what? Email. Password is equals to what? Password. Alright? This is our body. Sorry. We need header as well. Of course, our headers. Let's just quickly do a Google search on Flutter HTTP post header. Alright. Alright, we'll take this as headers. Okay. Let's take the headers first. Headers will be here. Alright, you remove this token because we're not doing authorization. Okay. Here we're going to say HTTP dot response is equals to this. Alright. Alright. Final. Sorry, await. Okay. That's a final response. Okay. So what we can do, we can come here and say print response.body. Sorry, this should be inside print response.body, but then we need to return our response. Okay, return our response. But before then, we'll need to come here and say loading to set our loading state to true. Okay, and notify listener. Alright, then at the end, set our body to false. Okay, But then there's something I'm looking at, but once we're done, okay. So let's come back to our main. We need to include the provider, or include it here. Since we'll be using other providers much later, let's just quickly use multi-provider. Okay, let me say provider. Seems our provider did not install, so we have provider here, didn't install, so undownloaded. Let's just put it back. Alright, so from here we can call provider again. Alright, sorry, multi-provider has what? Task provider as children. Okay, so here we'll say change notify provider, create is going to be empty. Alright, and what provider are we using? Auth provider. That's all. Okay, so by using this we can quickly come here. Because we're using provider, we can easily call our provider anywhere. Okay, so come here and say consumer to consume the provider. Alright, consumer is going to take auth. Okay, let's import so I need builder, of course. Sorry, consumer. What are we consuming? Auth provider. Alright. Any builder will take context and auth provider, and of course a child. Okay, we don't need that child. So let's just quickly put it up. Of course, we don't need it though. Alright, so when a user click here, loading state, when loading state is equals to true, we'll put a center here, and the child of circular progress indicator to indicate that we are doing something. Okay, then at this point we will now say auth provider dot register user, take everything we have there. That's all. Okay, so let's try it and see what we'll get from it. Alright, and register, say the username is James, the email is james@gmail.com, the password 123456. Okay, let's clear our console first and click load. Alright, we have an issue here. Schema not starting with alphabetic character. Alright, schema not starting with alphabetic character 1. Alright, let's see why we're having this. Okay, I think here where the problem is from password, register line 14, auth line 14, register line 14. Okay, from here. Alright, this is what we can do. Let's get emulator emulator IP. Of course, emulator has its own IP, but of course this one is supposed to work. I don't know. This emulator's IP. Let's use emulator's IP. Hope our server is running. Yes. Clear. Start. This emulator IP. So quickly change it to emulator IP. Alright. To try again. Register James at gmail.com 1234567. Okay. Alright, same problem. Schema not starting with alphanumeric character at 1. Okay. Okay. Let's catch this problem. Let's see where we're getting this error from. Okay, take this from here. Register is not even printing our response, so it means we're having issue here. Print out print a URL. Okay, I'll comment this out. Comment this as well. Comment this. Okay, so let's just print our URL first. All right. Work on this much later, but okay, let me just James at gmail.com 1234566. Okay. All right, URL is okay. And of course, this is the URL we have with this. Okay. API auth register. All right. So, okay. All right. Something else we can do. We can say body. We can say dynamic body is equals to this. All right. Can I say JSON encode body? So let's encode the body and see if we can. All right. So James at gmail.com 1234566. Good. All right, let's quickly check this. All right, let's go again. james@gmail.com. 123456. Okay, register. Boom, that's good. Congratulations. This is the body. Okay, this is the body. I think what we can do here is not returning this. What we can do here is not returning this. Let's return status code 200, 201, and a message. Actually, we don't need to return this, and a message that yes, it has been created. You can now log in. Okay, you can just say yes, it has been created, and say registration successful. Please log in to account. All right. Mind you, what we have here is what is so we don't need this. Okay, what we have here is 201. So we can quickly come here and say okay, 201. Okay, it's returning response. So here we'll quickly say we have await here, await, of course, an async. All right. So dot then response. Okay, if response dot status code. Of course, we're not supposed to do this here. Okay. You know what? Let's make this code mature. Let's make it look okay. All right. We'll create another folder. I'll call it repo, repo, repos, repo. Okay. Let's call it repo. All right. In here, we'll say auth repo dot start. Okay. So we'll now say class repo, auth repo. Okay. Everything we have here, everything from here down to this place will go into our repo. Okay, to go into our repo except for this. Right, so take this, move into our repo. Right, let's clean up the code. Take this, move it here. Right, I think we are good to go. All right, here is returning response to us. Okay, then here you can now say future bool. Okay, register user. All right, our register user is going to take this. Okay, let's call our repo first. Final repo underscore repo is equals to what? Our repo, our auth rep. Okay, we can actually say rep equals our auth rep. It's better this way. All right, sorry, register users. This is sync. All right, so we can now say await auth rep dot what. Ah, sorry. Think register. Alright, take this as well. Now what we can do, we can say here is equals to true, notify listener. Alright, here we can now say final response. Of course, our response will be if response dot status code is equals to 201, we'll return true. Alright, return false. Alright, before that, to make this false, and make this false. Okay, so at this point, we'll return it false by default, and the only thing that will make this come true is when this is 201. Alright, when it's 201, and what we have in 201 is what? Is success. Okay, success. So at the end of the day, we'll take this and place it here. Alright, so here we can say then results will be if results is equals to true. We can now say snack bar. Okay, I've forgotten the snack bar code, so I'll just quickly look for it. Flutter snack bar. Alright, so we just take this up. I just take this and snack bar. Sorry, copy this as well. I'll paste it here. Okay, we don't really need this action actually. We don't need this action. But let's see what we have here. Okay. Alright. Alright, so let's go again. Clear our console. Say Peter at gmail.com 1 2 3 4 5 6. Registration successful. Please log into accounts. Okay, 3 minutes is too small. 5 minutes. Alright, so let's quickly check our database to see if what we've just done is here. Okay, refresh. Alright, 1 2 3. We have all our accounts in the database. Alright, so please don't forget to subscribe.
Please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the notification bell icon. Thank you.